Hey Aries, welcome to your reading. Um, so I've already meditated on your energy, and um, I've already done the cards, pulled the cards, and clarified them. I do this to save time. Okay, I'm trying to shorten up my readings. All right, and I'm trying not to interject my opinion. So, with that being said, I'm going to get into your reading. The title, bottom line, is Navigating Your Life. That's what this whole reading is about. And when I pulled the cards, all right, I used the Mermaid deck, and I used I think, the Art Nouveau mini deck. Okay, the first card out is about what's the Magician reverse, and it is the clarified by the Five of Wands. All right, I feel that well, number one, I feel that you're multi-talented. I feel like you're one of those people, you know a little bit about everything, like a jack of all trades. Like, I feel that you would I feel that you know that there are many things you can do, all right? Which may make it very hard to narrow down which one do you do, right? What is your purpose, okay? And with the Magician reverse, I feel that's, the phrase that came to mind when I first pulled this card was, you know, uh, where do I use my powers? Where do I insert myself, basically, because I feel like you're having trouble. These cards here, okay, if this resonates, is saying you're having trouble trying to decide a path. All right, and that's the first card out, and that's clarified by the Five of Wands. So trying to, how do you use your powers? You're a very powerful person. You probably can do, like I said, many things. I know a lot about Aries. I've lived with Aries, and I have children who are in that sign. And you guys are very multi-talented, multitaskers. But it's like, okay, where do I best fit my energy into? How should I put my power out into this world? Okay, this seems to be what this reading is about. And this can go for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, but particularly Aries North Node. And I'm going to say that because, or it's saying to follow the North Node, because that's a card that comes out here. All right, so you don't have to be an Aries North Node. If this reading resonates, it resonates. Okay. Again, you know the Two of Swords clarified by the Eight of Cups. All right, which direction do I go to? All right, there's a lot of inner conflict, I feel, here with which direction do you go to, because here it's also clarified we have the Hangman. All right, so far we have Pisces energy with the Hangman. We have, with the Magician, we have Virgo, Gemini energy. So, just in the first row, two major arcana, and there's even more as your reading goes on. And it's like saying, you know you have the Hangman clarified by the Hangman, which is basically what I'm saying your whole reading is about. So it's not going to be a very long reading. Your reading is trying to decide clarity, trying to gain clarity on where do you go. You're trying to navigate this thing called life. Where do you go? Okay? What you're trying to gauge what you should be doing. Or maybe you're doing multiple things and you need to give something up. Something's got to be sacrificed in order to go a direction. All right, you might have several options, because we do have, later in the reading, I do have a Seven of Cups, and it clarifies here which way to go and how you're going to find your answer. So that's the good news. All right, you're not wasting your time. So these next three cards, we have the Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, and the Devil. All right, this is a lot of mental thought, obsessing over which way do I go, which is the right path for me, which is the path God wants me on, or source, or the universe, whatever you believe in, right? You want to fulfill your destiny, right? Whatever you came here to do. And I have, clarifying this, the Four of Swords reverse, and I have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords is a natural investigator, right? The Page of Swords looks into things before they make a decision. They like to get clarity All right. And that's exactly where this is at. There's a lot of mental obsessing over what path to take. Where is your life going to go? All right. And like I said, if you already know, then this isn't your reading. This is for the Aries that are really trying to figure out their path in life right now, or what is the next step. Again, we have the Nine of Swords clarified by the Two of Wands reverse. I don't know which path to take. All right. I'm really trying to figure this out. So as you can see, this whole reading is pretty much about that. Same again. The Devil. This is obsessing about it. This is really, really wanting to take the right path. This is also maybe facing some of your fears, okay? Maybe you have a fear of taking the wrong path, okay? Maybe you have some things to overcome, right? But with all this mental energy, I'm just taking that you're really obsessing over what is the right path. What is the which way serves you and the divine best. Like this, you really want to fulfill your purpose. And clarifying that, we have here the Five of Swords reverse. Then we have the King of Wands, which is your energy. And then we have the Six of Swords reverse. So it's basically saying this. All right, make peace with it. Stop all the mental thinking, okay? Because this Five of Swords can also be like a lot of internal conflict too, or this could also, when it's in the upright, it's like you do what you have to do because you know what's I want to say what's best, because it's like you take I'm not wording this right, but it's like you got to win at all costs. And why would you win at all costs? Because you know what's best for you, right? But this is in reverse, and the Six of Swords is in reverse. So it's all mental. It's saying what is holding you up is your thoughts. Your thoughts are holding you up right now because you can't make peace with something. And it seems like if you're trying to make peace with something, it's what direction to go to, which way. And it's saying to make peace with it because that's what's keeping you stuck, and then get going. All right? Become, this King of Wands in the upright. That's take action. All right. Here on the bottom row, I got 4 cards, and the 3 cards are basically saying the same thing. Look, here now I have the Eight of Swords for the second time, clarifying temperance, all right, which is integration in this Osho Zen deck. Integration, it's basically saying you're being guided, okay, because this is a card with the angel. For me, it's Archangel Michael. It's saying release, okay? When this is upright, the Eight of Swords is being, mental prison. You can't get these thoughts out of your mind. Release those thoughts, okay, and get busy. You do have a divine purpose. Now it's telling you the way to get on track is these next 3 cards, and then I'll show you the clarifications for those cards. Well, this one I didn't. This clarification ended up on the North Node, so I'm going to read it with the North Node. But this is silence. This is the Star card, okay? Then we have the Creator and Source. So it's telling you the way to find out what your next step is or what your life path is. It's not telling you to do anything but to talk to God, the universe, Source, whatever you believe in, because that's what these cards are saying. If you believe in, the universe, if you believe in, Source here, or the Creator, whatever it is you believe in, it's saying meditate to it. And I got more cards over here about meditation. Meditate to it. That's gonna be where your answers come from. And then clarifying, like I said, clarifying the Star card. And this is also your wishes, okay? Because when you're in your divine purpose, you're going to be very emotionally fulfilled, because it's going to be your dream life. All right. Your Creator knows your blueprint. Your Creator knows what you were designed for, and you're going to be happiest doing what you were designed to do. Clarifying Source is the King of Swords reverse. Now, the King of Swords reverse in this aspect is saying, it's like the Creator is saying here, Aries, I have not heard from you. Where you been? It's been quiet. I hear the crickets, but I don't hear you. There's my opinions again. I'm really trying to work on that. Creator wants to hear from you. It's been quiet. It's been quiet. I'm going to try and keep it factual. It's been quiet. Now, Source, clarifying Source, another question you may have, it's also saying, For the Queen of Cups in the upright, for me, I'm taking it in this reading, you're in your emotions, okay? And it's also about, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Now, I have over here the King of Pentacles in reverse, and I feel that you want to be in love, you want to get married and have someone who loves you, a loving wife, a loving husband, all right, if you're not married. And if you already are, I think that, if you're having some troubles or it's a little bit rocky, maybe you're wondering, is the love still here? Is it too late? Okay, because depending on what timeline you're on, it could be different trajectory. But it's also saying pray to source for that too, or meditate, whatever. It's being still, listening. It's sending out your intentions, and it's waiting for the answer. And either way, it's saying that is also the way to find the answers to that. Okay. And the last card from the tarot that I got for you guys is creativity. Clarifying that is a Seven of Cups reverse, which is about choices, okay? Options, dreams, illusions, right? But in this case, it's about choice. And here is the divine purpose, okay? This is the Hierophant, the divine teacher. I believe what it's saying is once you meditate, you're going to realize your divine path, okay? And then you're going to know what to choose, because right now I feel like you're not knowing what to choose. There's too much mental conflict. You don't know which path to go, which is the right one to choose. And it's saying through this meditation, through being quiet and still, sending out your intention. I want to know who is supposed to be my wife or my husband or my soulmate. I want to know how I'm supposed to make my money. I want to know these things. By sending that out to whatever it is that you believe in, listening and waiting for the answer, it's going to lead to this creativity, which is the Empress card. So number one, it's going to lead to your divine counterpart, the one you're supposed to be with. It's also going to lead to the ideals. The ideals are going to flood in like crazy of what you're supposed to do, what your divine purpose and spark is, what your blueprint, your codes, your DNA codes are telling you what to do. All of that is going to become very clear, crystal clear is what I'm hearing. All right, so as far as oracle cards, I got from the Wisdom of the Oracle, come to the edge. At some point, even if, let's say you're just busy and you're trying to get by or you are distracting yourself, at some point, you're going to be forced to, ask these questions. You're going to be forced to ask God, the creator, source, universe. You're going to be forced to, because you're going to come to an edge. You're just going to get fed up and you're just going to have no other option but to reach out to source, okay? And that is 36, which turns to a 9. And 9 is like saying, well, you're about there, and look at her. She's about ready to go off the edge. And, for some of you guys, I see hearts there. Some of you guys, it might have to do with love. But also, love is also, what do you love to do? Because a lot of that is about your divine spark, what you were put here to do. Now, out of the Angel Answers deck, first card out was meditation brings answers. And that's what this whole thing is saying toward the end of your reading. Meditate. Your answers are going to come in, and they're going to come in very clear. You're going to have success then. Meditation and prayer, they're both the same. You're asking for this clarity of what it is you want. You want to know which direction you're supposed to go, who you're supposed to be with, how you're supposed to make your money. You're going to get an answer. It's going to become crystal clear. Now, I think instinctively you know something is over or done. Okay? Instinctively you know something is done, because this is the crown chakra here, and this is the sacral chakra with this orange. And this is saying you know something is done. Okay? Your instincts are telling you, and clarifying that is the Chariot reverse. That's Cancer energy, but it's saying it can't go any further. Okay, it doesn't go any further. There's something is over or done within your life, and you know that it can't go any further, or that it won't go any further. Last card, which is the Moonology deck, the only card that came out, and I shuffled it a few times, was Step Out of Your Comfort Zone, North Node. And clarifying that is the Ten of Cups reverse and the King of Pentacles reverse. And the way I take it is, once you realize what it is you're supposed to do, what path you're supposed to take, which direction you're supposed to go, you're going to basically be stepping into your north node. When you step into your north node, that's where your emotional happiness and fulfillment is, and your money. This will then turn right side up. Once you step out of your comfort zone and go into north node, you get everything you want. You get your money and your happy family, your happy emotions, whatever makes you thrive, Aries. This is a beautiful reading, and it's a very simple solution. All you have to do is meditate. All right. Source is basically saying, Aries, I haven't heard from you. There's been no communication. And that's all you have to do. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, Aries. I'll see you in your next reading. I love you guys. Namaste.